What's up, YouTube? Today's episode of Hardwired Exotics is sponsored by... Very nice. Learn something new on this channel.
My name is Tony Thomas, and you're watching Hardwired Exotics on YouTube.
We about to turn it on.
Yo! What's up?
What up?
Yo. So this week, I didn't eat lunch before Cassie starts filming so I don't look fat. What y'all think? Yeah? Good? Alright, so before we get started, I saw something about these fish the other day, right?
Okay.
On Facebook. But I saw something and I want to talk about this before anything else. I want to talk about this. I saw this in a photo.
Yep.
I didn't know that you made this. Yep. I knew that you made the center part, yep, but I had to zoom in on the picture. Dude, this is like Twilight Zone.
Twilight Zone, dude.
I mean, yeah, I know. It's like, literally, you're just getting better and better at this. But this looks like something like out of the Twilight Zone TV show. That's what I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
You're holding back on me, man.
Holding back.
You ain't telling me about your cool stuff.
Well, I don't like to brag.
I know, but you did good, man. You need, you got skill and you got like a talent for all this stuff.
Appreciate it.
Look at that. Side charging handle.
Yep.
I like this flat trigger to it.
Yep.
This is nice. This is a wonderful piece of artwork right here.
Yeah.
Paperweight. That's what it is right now.
Paperweight.
Yeah. So, you know why I'm here.
Why?
You know what day it is.
Wednesday.
Yep. And last week after I left, we talked about some things and then some of my eggs hatched.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they did. And you sent me pictures of them. And we saw it on Facebook, and I've been so excited to get here. I want to see my snakes.
All right. There you are.
Why are you joking? Where's the rest of them?
That's it.
2.
Yeah. This is the one you're keeping.
That's the one I'm keeping, and then...
And this is the one that we haven't sold yet.
They only hatched like 4 days ago. So you mean...
5, but yeah.
You mean to tell me I hadn't even got to see my own snakes yet, and they're already sold and gone?
Pretty much. You wanted to make money?
Yeah, I know, but I kind of wanted to see them. It's like, when we had puppy dogs, I at least got to play with the puppies before we got rid of them.
Oh.
So you mean in 5 days, my clutch has already been sold? That's pretty cool. That's pretty stinking cool. Oh, I ain't even mad about it. I did want to see what that Xanthic thing looked like.
Just kidding.
Is it Xanthic or Xanthic?
Xanthic.
Xanthic, like thick, like girl?
Yeah.
So, there we go. All right, so cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So,
but those are actually sold.
So most of this clutch already has sold. So
yeah.
Let's take a look at what we got here. Let's tell you what. Let's just do it one by one.
All right.
So
let's get ready to fly.
We will start with the Xanthic since you just brought that up.
Yeah. Sorry. So was that a spoiler alert?
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. So what people don't understand about breeding sometimes is you never really know what you're gonna get, and neither one of us expected to hit Xanthic
because I didn't realize that there was a Xanthic in either one of them animals.
So neither one of us really, expected to hit Xanthics.
Yeah.
And there was another Xanthic animal in the clutch, but unfortunately it was kinked, and
yeah, he didn't
make it. So
that's what people don't show in the videos and whatnot. I mean, I saw a video the other day where someone showed what it looked like when you cut one open, but we're a family show. We don't want to expose people to that.
Yeah, well, and a lot of times, you know, we only set designated times out for filming, so there's a lot of things that happen throughout the week that I don't have the availability to have a cameraman, you know, or camera woman. Man. But either way, there were 2 Xanthics in this clutch. The other one was a black pastel Xanthic, and it was severely kinked, unfortunately. But we do have this beautiful little girl. She's already sold. That was pretty cool. I mean,
she's like OD green.
Yep. Starting to go in the shed now, but pretty weird, man.
That is weird.
The odds of hitting that are pretty crazy.
Yeah.
What's even more crazy is just because you have 2 het Xanthic animals.
Yeah.
There are multiple lines of the Xanthic, so not only did just randomly happen to have heads on both sides, they were the same line,
and didn't even know.
Xanthic. And we have contacted the people that the albinos come from,
right?
And they didn't even have any back information on it either.
So they didn't know either.
And they didn't come from my stock, because if they were my stock, I would know that they were Jollof Xanthics.
And that's the only Xanthics that I have in mind too.
Yep.
So that means that these snakes that I acquired have a different type of Xanthic.
Yep.
So how do you mark something like that? How do you list it?
So we just
say it's Xanthic.
We say this is Xanthic. It's 100% het albino because it comes from an albino.
That's right. And
we're selling it as a pet quality animal because we don't know what line it is, but it is Xanthic, and it's cool.
That's cool. There we go.
Anyway,
so somebody got a cool pet. I know who got it too, because they messaged me on Facebook. I appreciate you.
All right, so after that we have 2 of these, and these are, by the way, these are all girls. This is a black pastel, and again 100% het for albino.
Albino, yes.
And 66% het for whatever
Xanthic that is.
Whatever Xanthic line that is. So that's kind of cool too. So
what are the different lines of Xanthic?
Well, there's a bunch.
There's Jollof, VPI,
SK, Marcus Jane.
It's a Marcus Jollof IPGJJ Xanthic.
I don't get that.
No, it's all of them mixed together. It's an IDC. I don't care which one it is. I just got something cool out of it.
There you go. So this particular girl here is available still.
Okay, so this one isn't sold yet.
We have 2 regular albino girls.
Okay.
Both of these are still available.
Now, are these het Xanthic too?
Nope, they will be 66% het for whatever Xanthic line that we have going on. This particular one here actually has a teeny tiny little kink in the tail.
So that just makes her one of a kind.
Yep, definitely one of a kind. But it does happen sometimes. Usually it's an incubation issue.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really worth trying to straighten out because it's going to break the end of the tail. I actually have an adult female that has this.
Come back,
and you know, she's thrived and found her whole life.
We don't really worry too much about defects and things or situations or stuff like that. You know, we can just all live our life normal even though we have defects. You know what I'm saying?
As these things get older, when they have these little tiny kinks in the tail like that, the sheds will kind of stick in that. So you kind of have to dig that shed out.
Dig it out a little bit. Okay.
But no big deal. She'll be fine.
She just got a round butt. That's all.
That's all.
You know?
Yeah, we like round butts.
That's right.
So this is
my snake.
The prize position.
This is what I was wanting when I was breeding the 2 animals together.
Yep.
Because I already had the male version, and I wanted the female to match.
Yep. So we made the black pastel albino male last year. And this year,
the black pastel female.
Yep. The black pastel
albino female.
And again, 66% hit for whatever Xanthic line.
Yep.
So beautiful animal, man. These things, they look so nice as adults. I mean, they're just, to me, this is probably one of the, if not the best adult version of albino is the black pastel albino.
I dig them. I really do. I've always liked albino snakes and stuff like that. I've already had somebody ask to acquire this from me, and as much as I would love to, I ain't doing it. It's the first thing I've ever made, and I mean, I'm just keeping it.
Yeah, this was actually the first one that hatched from this clutch too, so it's literally the first snake that Craig's ever produced 100% on his own.
So it's
kind of sentimental too.
Yeah, I'm keeping it. I named it Blair. Yeah, because it's a little white and it's got blonde hair. If a snake could have hair. So my snake's name is Blair.
Yeah, right on. So super cool, man. Congratulations.
I appreciate it. Thank you for leaving them over here and incubating them for me.
Not a problem. So So the day after these hatched, which I made mention in that video too.
That's right.
I had some Blackhead Pieds hatch.
Ooh.
So I'll show them off real quick, and then we'll end it up for today.
So all these are mine, right?
No, not. I don't know, but
I don't get none of them. That's messed up, dude. That's messed up.
so
I like blackhead stuff.
yeah, me too. That's why I got so much of it. So anyway, this is just a blackhead, 100% het pied female. She's already spoken for. We have 2 really nice pieds, a male and a female. The female is already sold, but the male is still available at the moment. So this is a really unique looking snake too. I almost thought it was Blackhead Pied to start with, but it's not.
I like how they I like how it's just random.
Yep. That's the great thing about pieds is you never really know what you're gonna get.
Right.
So
You got one like I like. Yeah, I like these kind.
this is a Blackhead Pied male. It's going to a good friend of ours, so it's already spoken for. We already have a Blackhead Pied male, so I didn't need, a son of that one.
Right.
And then, thank God, we
Oh wait, no, that's the one.
finally
Yeah, look at that.
made a Blackhead Pied female. So, and super low white.
So this is what we were talking about before Cassie came in. I like them when they're like this, where they have like the little white band on them.
Yep.
Now these are all cool and whatnot too, but I kind of dig them when it's just like, it looks like somebody just took a little eraser and just took one little section out of it. What do y'all like in the comments? Do y'all like where the high white, or do you like?
These are considered more
These
of
are
a medium
white.
low whites, and
What would be considered high white? Like where it's just their head?
yeah, just their head.
Okay.
Kind of like the spider pieds.
Yeah.
Or, which is funny because when people started first making the pieds readily available, everybody wanted the super high white. Super high white pied was where the money was at.
Because they just
People
wanted
actually paid more money to get a
super high white.
pied.
Is that before they had leucistics and things like that?
I don't know what.
I think it looks cool if it's just like an all white snake. It looks like somebody just started coloring it. You know what I mean? Like in a coloring book, you just started coloring.
But now the trend is more for the more low white.
Yeah.
People are trying to produce the low white using blackhead, using Ingy.
So Ancient makes the low white ones.
Because of the low whites. Leopard sometimes.
Okay.
Leopard used to make high whites, but I've been seeing a trend of the leopard making low whites. Obviously, I just showed you a low white.
Yeah. So if we need to worry about that fly. We need a chameleon in here to eat all these flies, or we need to go to my house and get my frogs. Let's say that you have one that produces, low white. Is it guaranteed to possibly keep producing low whites,
Nope.
or is it random select?
Completely random.
Okay, cool. All right, so that makes sense.
I've seen high whites make low whites and low whites make high whites.
Okay.
If you're just talking about the pie gene with nothing else in there.
Okay.
So, but when you start adding the Inchy, blackhead, things like that, it's more likely that you're going to create a low white.
That makes sense.
So
that makes perfect sense. You come to say hey to me? You want to go home with me? Snake whisper.
Really, I've never seen a blackhead pied like this. Makes me kind of wonder if it's a blackhead yellowbelly.
Was there yellow in the mix?
Well, no, but I've made some funky het blackhead. Well, not just blackhead, but I've made some funky het snakes from the blackhead pied male.
Right.
So I'm almost wondering, if my blackhead pied male is blackhead yellowbelly pied.
Never know.
I don't know.
You could have some random stuff in there, like the weird exanthic thing that we got.
Yep. So
No telling.
either way.
No telling whatsoever. I'm digging it.
Yep.
I like this one.
Yeah, this is my favorite. I'm so glad that was the girl.
Yeah.
I like this too. Don't get me wrong. This is a beautiful, crazy looking snake. Super high orange, but I really like this.
Yeah, I like how it looks stained. Like if you were sanding down furniture and then you didn't apply your stain evenly. That's what it looks like. It looks like you sanded down deep in one section.
Yep.
Yeah, I dig that. That's funky.
Yep. So something else too for IDing blackhead pieds. A lot of people don't know this. If you can get this on camera, Cassie, these blackhead pieds, you see the V
Okay.
on the back of the neck? It's usually the thin V, whereas this one still has a V, but it's more bold.
Right.
Same thing here, more bold. That's usually a characteristic of the blackhead pied.
So these are quick little ways to take a look to get an idea.
Yep.
Very nice. Very nice. Learn something new on this channel.
No way.
No. It's not always about being silly and stupid. Sometimes it's about education. Yeah.
I like education.
I dig it though. I learn. I'm still, like I said, I'm still a noob. But that being said, Tony,
What?
YouTube world, I'm retiring from the snake business. I've already made a snake, and now I'm done. I don't need to do anything else. I'm done. I'm retiring. See you later. I'm not gonna be in the business no more. See.
You done with snakes?
Done with snakes. I'm on to the next adventure.
Can I have all of them?
No, I'm joking. I'm not done with snakes. Even though I should be a frog breeder with all these darn frogs I got in my pond.
You breed frogs. Apparently, we have flies here, so
Yeah.
bring the frogs over here. You
Yeah.
get all my flies.
That's how we do it.
Win-win.
Done. Easy peasy.
That's the joy of being in Georgia.
Yeah.
Frogs, flies, lizards, spiders,
Gnats, love bugs, rattlesnakes, yeah.
rattlesnakes.
Everything.
Sweating.
Hot.
Sweating.
Because it's hot in here.
Yeah.
I'm done.
We're
I'm
out.
done. Deuces.
What's up, YouTube? Today's episode of Hardwired Exotics is sponsored by Black Diamond Herbs.
Oh, yes.
Black Diamond Herbs is out of,
Grovetown, Georgia.
and where's Grovetown, Georgia?
Augusta,
Georgia. I kept thinking it was Savannah. My bad. That's Georgetown. I get them mixed up. You know, just kind of like Augusta's Martinez and not Martinez. My bad, homie. Give him a shout out.
Yep. Aaron Mathis at Black Diamond Herbs. He's a big snake breeder.
Yep.
And I don't mean big as in has a lot. I mean big as in
He's a big man.
no. He's actually tall and slim.
I know, I met him. And the whole time I thought he lived in Savannah, not Augusta.
But yeah, he has big snakes.
Big snakes.
Berms, retics, rocks.
We talked about all that stuff. I wouldn't mind going over there and playing with some snakes.
So we went over there last week, which is why I got the shirt. And great dude, man. I mean, 100% trust him. You know, he's one of the few people that I would trust with my kids.
I met him at the Atlanta show. Yeah. And
Great
cool
guy.
dude. Real cool dude. So yeah, big shout out.
Yep. Go hit him up on. I know he's got Morph Market.
He's got
I know
Instagram.
he's got Instagram, and I know he's got Facebook. So
Yeah.
go hit him up, say hi. Just reach out to him and say, hey, you know, seen you on Tony's channel. Go check out, see what he's got. So.
Thanks for watching Hardwired Exotics, and make sure you subscribe. Bye!